It all changed. I think I pressed the button. Oh, okay, we're live.
Hey!
Okay. Well, hi everybody. My name is Alyssa and Kristy is that one. We work here at Headliner. We hang out here every Friday for the Headliner Power Hour. We're going to give it a few minutes and let people kind of trickle in, and then we'll go ahead and just get started. And we normally just kind of riff for the first minute or so. So
Yeah,
we've accomplished 33 seconds of riffing.
yeah.
Um,
It's Valentine's Day. If you guys are busy, we get it. We just got a couple things to show y'all.
yeah. And this is pretty open, so we do have a mini agenda of things that we do like to get to. But as you trickle in, feel free to drop questions in the comment section down below. We will do our best to address them. We also have a little write-in form that I'll also be dropping in the comments. We didn't have any write-ins today, but we had some last week. So definitely, if you can't ever attend these in person, we do post these to YouTube so you can watch them at your leisure. And just be sure to send us your questions so we can address them ahead of time. And then you can watch it later and figure out how to answer that question. But I think we have successfully riffed for the appropriate amount of time. So we'll go ahead and get started with our presentation. So just a few housekeeping things that I'm going to run through is we had some headliner related news come out this week. So we did just release our very first headliner template design contest. And a large part of today's session will be how to create templates for if you're a Headliner Pro account user, and then how to also share those templates and or projects regardless of whatever account level you have. We did also have a blog come out today. I think it's hilarious because I think I'm hilarious and I wrote it. So it's all about how to show your podcast some love, just 10 awesome tips to really help kind of give your podcast a little pod care routine instead of self-care. Again, I think I'm so funny. So definitely be sure to check that out. Or if you're subscribed to Pod News, it was featured in there as well. Just be sure to check it out wherever. No announcements today. I accidentally didn't update this. So the last one we addressed how to upgrade your Headliner account. Showed that last week. We can show it again this week if anybody else wants to see it. But then, like I said, the bulk of today's presentation will just be how to create templates and how to share projects. So without further ado, I'll stop talking and turn it on over to Kristy.
Amazing. Great intro. So this template contest, I think is gonna be really, really exciting because I'm gonna walk through what I would do. I've made a bunch of templates for myself. It's so quick and easy if you kind of know what you're doing. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Just let me know if someone says anything because I'll be too busy whipping this up. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we're gonna go to headliner.app. And we're gonna log into Headliner, and I'm gonna, I want to make this is kind of the easiest way to get here. If you want to make a template, go to the advanced editor. I'm gonna make a this specific contest is for the 9x16. So boom, right here, we're gonna do one for this. Okay, now I have kind of all of my assets already, but I'm gonna teach you how to search for them. You can do that all in here. I need 3 media tracks right here. I've already got one, so I'm gonna create 2 more right here. 1 media, 2 media. All right, now I'm going to do this, zoom in right here. You can move these, and I recommend you do your text tracks be on the top and media tracks be on the bottom. The reason for that is because everything is layered, and we need top-down layering is how we do all of our previewing. So there's no clicking here to make this go on top. It's just a top-down system. So I've got my media tracks. I'm going to go media 1. This is going to be we'll do actually right here. Media 3 will be the top media track that I'm looking to upload. Now, you can use this entire area in the images section, text to image, or you can search Google and Microsoft, and you can just pull images directly here. You don't have to go to Google to look for them. You can just do it right here. I have some stuff that I've already made. So I'm just going to kind of upload them. So I'm going to upload, that's all on my desktop. Okay. I'm going to upload this picture of my favorite hedgehog. So I'm going to put him kind of right here. And then I'm not going to have anything crazy going on with it. I just kind of want it to be static right there. So, awesome. Cool. Love where that's at. Media track 2, huh? Okay. So we're going to do this. I'm going to upload this. I think it's, let's do this one. I've got this ring image. I also have made it so that it is transparent. The other Sonic image was transparent as well, and I'll teach you all how to do that as well. So I'm going to open that. I'm going to do something I think this is really cool. I'm not sure a lot of people know how to utilize this, but you can take any image and you can add an effect to it. I'm going to add something called a rotating cube. Now, when you add this to the video, we're going to play this. You're going to love it. Check this out. You see that? Take my image that is already a see-through background image, and it will make a rotating cube because you can actually see through it because it has a see-through background. I actually don't like its position, so I have to adjust it a little bit. Make it go down just ever so slightly. Awesome. I love exactly where that's at. Now, I have an idea for a thing in the background as well. The background of all of this. Now, I believe, let's see if I think it's right here. Cool. I have this image right here. This is going to go behind everything. I double click it so that it fills the space, and then I'm going to have it pan to the left. So that means it's going to slowly go from right to left. Now check this out. I love it. This is going to be great. I think that this is like exactly the kind of thing that I'm looking for, and also for a template for a user-generated template. I think this is like this catches a lot of attention, and this is so simple. I've been talking for 5 minutes, like that's it, maybe even less, and I've built this in just that amount of time. And you could be done right here. You can add your audio, you can add background audio, you can add your text. I'm going to add some text here. Let's do this. Your episode title will go here. I want that a little bit smaller, and I want it in a smaller space. Let's do this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to put it right here underneath everything. And I'm also going to give it a little background. I'm going to match the color of his shoes. And let's do a different font, huh? Let's find something kind of more Sonic the Hedgehog. Ooh, kind of like that. You can upload also you see right here where it says add fonts. If you have a basic or pro account, you can add your own fonts. Pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's the one that I want to do. All right, so I'm going to add to video. Now that, see, I'm catching a vibe here. I think this is right. And maybe that's not exactly where it should go. Maybe it should go right here. And let's save these changes. Yeah, look at that. Now your episode title will go right there. This is what you are wanting to submit for this contest. I'm going to rate this up just a little bit. Cool. So this is kind of like the finished product. See, I think this looks clean. This is fun. If you have a Sonic the Hedgehog podcast, this is like what you're looking for. Awesome. So let's say you're like, okay, outside of the contest, you're like, okay, I love this template. I'm going to save it right here. I'm going to use it for up to 10-minute projects. So Sonic template, 9x16. Now, let's say I wanted to make this for a square. You can click resize, and then you can click copy Sonic square template. So I'm going to copy, and it's going to open up a new project with all the same things in it. So if you see here, that image has now been kind of squished into a bigger section. So what I want to do actually is, this isn't going to pan well if it's just the same size. So I need it, if I'm going to be going pan left, so starting from the right and going left, we'll do it like that. Let's adjust the images. The best part about this is that the images are still there. You can do everything you want here. So I'm going to put Sonic there. I want to put this. Let's put this right here. I kind of like it as the same size. And again, it has to go a little bit lower and a little bit more to the right. And I think, love that. Now we just need to adjust this text box right here. We're going to do that and save these changes. Awesome. Now you can even say, hey, I want to add the transcript, and you can put that right here. If you add audio, you can add that transcript, and you can have that transcript box right here. That could be part of the saved template as well. Now, this is, again, I think this is clean. I love the way this looks. That's exactly kind of what we're looking for. Now, does anyone have any questions?
We don't have anything coming in quite yet.
Okay. Well, I think that's kind of like the main thing. I was able to make 2 templates in about 10 minutes. That's my favorite part about Headliner. It's just so simple to use.
I have a question, Kristy.
Yeah.
For somebody that is entering the template contest, how would they go about sharing that template with us?
So what I would recommend doing is, once you are done making your template, this URL right here is what we need. And actually, this is a little high tech. If you ever want to share your template or share a project that you're making, let's say you're an editor and you're working with a bunch of users, or you're working with a bunch of podcasts and you want them to see what a preview of what you're going to make before you actually export anything, you can just share this this URL. So this is the URL that we need. This will take us right to your project, and we'll be able to see everything that is inside of, check on your assets. We'll basically be able to use everything that way. So this is what we need, is this, think of it like a little key, all these numbers. This is going to show directly to that template of yours, and we'll be able to find it and put it in the submission.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of awesome stuff on how to enter the contest, and then also just walking through what Kristy just showed you. So that's going to be in our Learn Center. So I am writing that comment out as we speak, and I can't multitask, so I'm going to be super quiet for a second.
No, she's always doing a good job, and it's a walk and chew bubble gum, the same thing. She's good at both, but she has to choose.
Not at the same time. I'm not a good multitasker. But anyways, so what I just dropped in the comments down below, that'll take you on over to our Learn Center. We've got a bunch of Kristy. He did a video very similar to what you just saw. So walking through how to create a template, how to share the template with us, and then that Learn Center article will also have a bunch of rules about the template design contest. So primarily kind of what we're looking for. We do want kind of that portrait aspect ratio right now. So looking to create like more TikTok and Instagram reels, that kind of stuff. That guideline, as well as just, common courtesy. Don't put anything that we can't publish. We definitely want to be able to showcase your work, but we also want it to be respectful, mindful, demure, all of those things. So just the rules about that as well. Timeline, stuff like that. I think we have the due date for February 27th. And one thing that we definitely did mention that is probably the coolest perk, the winner will actually get a free year of Headliner Pro on us, as well as their template will live on in the Headliner app. So users from around the world will be able to see your work and use it and make it their own for their podcast. So all sorts of good stuff there. But I don't see anything else spewing in or trickling in, not spewing, I guess. Wrong way to say that.
It's exciting. I'm glad that we're doing this. We want to get more. We want to see what y'all want to make. We would just love to, put your work on the site. I think it's going to be really, really cool. And I would say take the opportunity because, we want to make more templates for y'all, but it's, it should be guided by the people, not by us.
Exactly. We're creative, but y'all are way more creative than we ever could hope to be. So we want to see that creativity front and center. I do think that's all the time that we have. I don't see any other questions. I want to be respectful of everybody's time, so we won't sit here and keep riffing. But we do have this lovely little contact card. You can go ahead and scan this. This live stream will be up for the duration of however long YouTube is around, which I assume would be forever. So go ahead and scan this code, and it will take you to all of the website, social media, ways to get a hold of us. If you ever have any questions, there is a link to our Discord community in the chat, as well as our email support@headliner.app. That'll put you in touch with Kristy to get you the most immediate response to your problems and questions. But again, that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day and happy podcasting.
Bye, everybody.